Here we go.
Can you hear me? Hey, what's up, people? It's your boy Comet Chat. I'm here with basically just chilling. Got nothing to do. It is a Thursday night, the night after Christmas. Don't feel like watching the football game because the two last night was terrible, awful. Oh, Pittsburgh Steelers are built for show. They are not built to go. And of course, doggone Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens ran over Houston Texans like they stole something. So I'm just here to fellowship, talk, laugh, joke, whatever the case may be, talk about anything anyone that comes on here wants to talk about. Just chilling, bro. Ain't really got nothing to do, killing some time. One thing I will like to show you all is my wife brought me this fantastic Dragon Ball Z bowl. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, then you know what this is all about. The Saiyans, they eat like crazy. Came with the chopsticks. Let's get the noodles. Delicious. One of the best presents I ever had. Wife, she hit it. She hit a home run, boy. I love him. One of my favorite presents, Dragon Ball Z ramen noodle bowl. Fantastic. Let's see. Another Christmas is in the books. Hopefully, I'll live to see many, many more. I'm enjoying my grandsons. All three of them are here. And they are in the other room playing with their toys. Now, for those of you that can't eat with chopsticks, they came with a little spoon too. Just, Dragon Ball Z. Whew. Goku on one side. Fantastic. Fantastic gift. My wife hit it out of the park. So, I've been talking today with some of my buddies, and we've been talking about this movie right here. Let me pull up it. Let me pull it up. Das Vidania. When I pull it up and I share, this is what we've been talking about through text today. Kraven the Hunter. Kraven the Hunter. This movie came out probably 2-3 weeks ago. It's already on streaming service, and I'm telling you, not a very good movie. You know, it has 3 action scenes. The first scene is meh. Second scene, action scene, when he's trying to save his brother that's been kidnapped. It's a little bit better. Last scene, to me, the third act scene was the better of the 3. But of course, the CGI on the villain was terrible. CGI on the villain was terrible. They could have spent some more money in that. Did not look good at all. But this is something that if you are a comic book fan, I guess it's something you probably would want to see. I don't know. Depending on how big of a Spider-Man fan you are. It's one of Spider-Man's villains. But it leads to Dead End Street. Dead End Street. Sony had the potential to do something very good, but they didn't do it. Missed opportunity. Totally blew it. They blew it. But let's see what else I've been doing. Well, I've been catching up on Star Trek. I'm a fan of Voyager. I was watching Voyager last night. I love Janeway. I'm not saying she's the best captain, but she's one of my favorites. I've been catching up on that a little bit, or rewatching. I already watched the series in its entirety. What else I've been watching? Masked Singer, man. For some reason, man, the Masked Singer. I've been watching. I went back and watched every season of the Masked Singer. It's 12 seasons. I can watch all of it except the last episode of the last season, where the Bulls won. Well, the Buffaloes. In case you didn't know, you don't watch. You're not interested. Boys and men were the Buffaloes, but all season long they were killing it, man. We could tell. That's about the third song. I could tell it was definitely them. But what else have I been trying to watch? There's certain shows I watch. Matlock is one. I think it comes on tonight. A new episode should come on tonight. The name sounds boring, I know, but I'm telling you, Matlock starring Kathy Bates. It's a fire show. It's so much different, well written than the first one with Andy Griffith. Whole new concept, whole new scheme. What's motivating us? What up, Weapon X? Thank you for joining by, bro. I'm just killing time. I'm talking about anything that anybody comes in. Have you watched the What If season? I've watched the first one. The first one so far is the best for me. When the Hulk turned to the kaiju, whatever it was, that was good. The second one, I can't remember. But I think the third one was what if Red Patriot or something, the Russian version of Captain America. It was silly and stupid. And then I cannot stand Howard the Duck. I skipped over that one. I heard the one that came out this morning. I think the watcher is getting in trouble. I heard that one's good. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch it. Probably have to get off of here. But the first one was fire. I love the Hulk. When he was split from himself and what he became. Why can't I think of what the second one was? What was the second one? Let me see. What if episodes? What was the second one? What if episodes? What if season 3 episodes? I can't think of what it is, but the fact that I can't remember it tells you that it wasn't too good. But like I said, so far the first one, the Hulk is my favorite. I don't like Red Guardian and the Winter Soldier. Thought that was really silly and stupid. Not a fan of Howard the Duck. I have skipped that one. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm gonna check out the one that came out today or early this morning. Now I'll probably check out the one that's come out tomorrow since I'm off until Monday. So I'll probably check them out. But what do you think of them, Weapon X? Trying to think what else I've been watching. Have any of y'all seen the Cross series? It's on I think Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. Alex Cross. So it's by Aldous Hodge, I think the guy that played Hawkman in the Black. Jelly Z, what's up, Danny? Man, I'm chilling, bro. Like I said, just killing time, had nothing to do. Anybody wants to pop in, ask any kind of questions, spark up a conversation, that is what this stream is for. I'm going to try and dedicate an hour to it, or as long as people talking. But like I said, I'm off for the next few days. Got nothing to do. Just want to come in and talk about things, whatever you want to talk about. I appreciate you, Jelly Z, for dropping by. I saw the last Venom movie, The Last Dance. I liked it. I think it's much better than the second one. Not a fan of the second one. Let There Be Carnage. The first one, the third one, I thought the third one was really funny in certain parts. The part about him and Eddie Brock. It appears that Venom is dead. I don't think he is, because you watch the end scene credit. There's something there that leads me to believe. You haven't watched it yet. You haven't watched what yet? You haven't watched the latest episode of What If? I haven't either. Let's see. Khaos is awesome. Yeah, bro, I agree with you. That last episode, you had me at mother. That was the best scene of the whole movie, man, when him and his boy was making up. Just saw something the other day. What'd you think? We talked about it Sunday on Storms Live. I don't know if you watched Storms Live or not. Me, Robert Storm, DJ and Gaiskar on there. DJ and Robert saw it, but me and Gaiskar hadn't. I'm thinking about taking my grandsons to see it. I don't know whether it's worth it or not, because they told me some things that was kind of concerning. Dragon Ball Z, woo! Haven't seen the latest Venom movie. I think you'll like it. It's comedy. I'm a big Tom Hardy fan. That's why I liked it. Really liked it. Who do you think is the best Hulk? You mean between what's his name now? The current Hulk and the other guy? I can't think of his name. I know who you're talking about. Mark Ruffalo is the current Hulk. And the other Hulk, what is his name? I can't think. I like the other guy better. Shifty, what's up? He says, "What's up, Danny? I got fiber today. Then canceled my DSL. Then Verizon told me to keep my landline phone. It would be $87. I was paying $90 for both phones and DSL. Tell me how that makes sense." I don't know. I don't have a landline phone. It's been years since I had one. Straight cell in my house. But you gotta. Oh, when you said fiber, you mean fiber optics? Oh man, you got high speed internet now, then, bro. I wish we had fiber optics where I live at, but we don't. We don't. But my daughter has it, and it is night and day in the speed. Well, everything's Harry Robbie, bro. Me and my wife, we ain't had tickets in years. No speeding tickets, no accidents in years. You got Geico that just went up exponentially. It's like the cost of parts. I'm like, bro, we ain't been in no wreck. We ain't been in an accident. So why are we getting penalized for other people accidents and tickets? We haven't been in. I can't tell you last time I've been in an accident. Can't tell you last time I wrecked. My wife probably hasn't wrecked or gotten a speeding ticket in probably over 20, 25 years. So everything's going up now. It's just everything is highway robbery. Got a question, Danny. Why does Robert Storms always cut you off when you're explaining something? Bro, I don't know. I can tell you this. It used to bother me, but now since I have a different outlook on life, I don't let it bother me. I don't care, because I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm gonna feel how I want to feel. We've been friends for a long time. Robert Storm he introduced me into YouTube. If you've seen when we first come along, he was really hard. I had really bad internet. I had really bad camera system. He told me stuff to do. And sometimes, like I said, in the past, we watched this in the past, it used to tick me off. Nah, bro. At the end of the day, I think most of the stuff we talk about on there is fake. I'm not getting mad. I'm not losing a friendship or losing sleep over something that's fake. But hey, if it's something I really wanted to say, I'm gonna say it. But a lot of times when he does things or somebody says something I really don't care about it, I just keep it moving. It ain't nothing that I'm losing sleep over. Does anyone still have a landline anymore? I don't know. Businesses probably, but I can't tell you. I ain't had a landline in years. I mean, you need to call and urge and argue with Geico. They use a computer algorithm that raises your monthly bill until you call and say You are switching, then magically your rate will go down. I might try that. Like I said, we ain't had a ticket or a speeding ticket in years. Your youngest daughter, she's on insurance. She had one maybe like 2 years ago. Just like last few months ago, it went up crazy. Happened to me with Geico, so I shot around and called to cancel, told them the price. The other insurance guy said, oh, okay, you can match that cheaper price. I might try that, bro. So how does that make sense? I do all the legwork, and then they want to match prices. Hey, if it'll lower it, I'll do the legwork all day long, brother. Ooh, spicy chicken is spicy for real. I'm trying. Have any of y'all seen that movie? It's called Rebel Ridge. I think it comes on that Netflix. If you haven't, check it out. Check it out. It's a pretty good movie. It stars the guy that's playing the new Green Lantern, where everybody's been acting a donkey about and saying he's too light for the John Stewart role. But man, I think he's a good actor, man. And Rebel Ridge, he's like an ex-Marine. He's trying to go to this town, get his cousin out of jail. Then his crooked cops. Chief was played by Don Johnson from Miami Vice. And man, everywhere they could mess with him, man, they messed with him until he had enough. And then he said, okay. And he started opening up a can of butt cutting. And he opened up that can of butt cutting. They didn't want none of that. Yep. Rebel Ridge is great. Yep. Hey, Danny. Hey, Anik. What's up? How was your Christmas? Oh, my Christmas fantastic. Fantastic. I got 2 grandsons living in the town I live in. The other one lives like 2 hours away. Me and my wife. We go on the road Christmas Eve. Drove there. Spent the night. Woke up. And him see his presents. Drove back home yesterday for Christmas for the 2 grandsons. Now all 3 of them are here now. Can't hear them, but they're having a ball with their toys. So fantastic Christmas. I got excuse me, man, but my wife got me a Dragon Ball Z noodle bowl. Those of you who have watched me know I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I even had the chopsticks, but I got down to the soup now, so I can't use the chopsticks. But bro, best present ever. I love it. Woo! Shifty says the blonde girl is pretty cute too. Blonde girl. Oh yeah, in Rebel Ridge. Yeah. Dan Line said, "Hey Danny and chat folk, what's up, Dan Line? How you doing? Hope your Christmas was well. Hope everybody in the stream Christmas was fantastic." Gaiskar said, "The road to wisdom already eating the ramen noodles." That's right, bro. I went to Walmart. I got a whole case of them. Beefy, spicy beef, roasted chicken, and spicy chicken. Good to the last drop. Woo! Delicious. You get a chance to see Sonic 3. No, I was debating between Sonic 3 and Mufasa. I asked my daughter, I said, which one do you think just my grandson's want to see? They're not interested in Mufasa, I can tell you that. So I asked the oldest one. He's 10 or 11. And Sonic 3. So tomorrow, I'm not busy. I'll probably take the third grandson, he's too young to go. The other 2, if they want to go see Sonic, I'm probably going to take them to see Sonic tomorrow. I'm going to say the Superman experience for IMAX. I've never been to IMAX theater before. I'm too cheap to pay that $25, whatever it is. But I think I'm going to save the IMAX experience, my first IMAX experience for Superman. Venom 3 greater than Kraven the Hunter. Oh yeah, most definitely. Venom 3, I like Venom 3. I laughed at it. I thought it was entertaining and funny. I'm a big Tom Hardy fan as well. I hate it for the guy that played Craven because he seemed like a pretty cool actor. I've seen him before, but really don't know his work. But man, he seemed. I like him as Craven. I really feel bad for him because had Sony done that right, it could have really been. It could have been something really good. DJ, what's up, bro? What's up, Danny? Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, you sir. Hope you had a good Christmas. I did. Like I said, I'm just on here, man, just chilling, talking about anything that pops up in the chat. Didn't have nothing to do. I'm off for the next 4 days. Well, Friday, Saturday. Well, I was off today. No, I was off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. So I'm off tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll relax. You don't get that many days off unless I take vacation. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of this. Got nothing to do. Nothing to do. Hold on. Screen view. I'm supposed to go see Gladiator 2 this week. Has anyone seen it? I started watching it last night because it's on streaming service, Disneyland, and I turned it. It was kind of crazy to me. They had a part where the guy was fighting monkeys. These were some kind of wild monkeys. And I was like, nah, I don't think I want to watch this. So that's why I start watching that. The guy, I guess, who's going to be the head gladiator or whatever. They sent them somewhere to this Coliseum, and they were fighting monkeys, like almost man-sized monkeys, like midget monkeys. Nah, say the experience for Captain America 4. Nah, bro. I'm going to watch Superman. What's up, Basco? Neat said. Are you liking What If? Like I said, I saw the first one where the Hulk became a kaiju, looked like Godzilla, all this kind of crazy stuff he was doing. I can't remember the second one, the second episode. I cannot remember that to save my life. Third one I thought was stupid with the Red Guardian. And the fourth one, the minute they said Howard the Duck, I was out. I checked out. So, but I heard his last one was pretty good. So I'm going to check that out as soon as I get off of here. Then for might see that too. Is it already streaming? Yes, it's on. I got Apollo TV and I saw it last night. Like I said, when they started fighting monkeys, I was like, I don't know. This ain't for me. I'm not sure what it's. Let me look it up. See. What is Gladiator 2 streaming on? It's on YouTube, Apple TV, Fandango at Home, and Google Play Movies. You got to pay for it, but that way you can see it. But the system I use, we get a lot of movies that are still in the theaters. But on those four, it's available on YouTube for $19.99, Apple TV for $19.99, Fandango at Home for $19.99, and Google Play Movies and TV for $19.99. Did you see the new fake version of Die Hard called Carry On? Nope. Did not. Are you streaming on Khaos too? I am. On both. My channel and Khaos. Yeah, first one and the one with Riri are the only two. The second was Riri? Because I can't remember. I might have skipped that. But The only one I like that I can remember is the Hulk. And when I saw the Red Guardian, he was so annoying in that third one. I was like, man, will you shut up with all these jokes? Nobody cares about that. And that turned me off. And then somebody told me that Howard the Duck was in the fourth, and I was like, ain't gonna watch that. Did you see the new Happy Gilmore 2 trailer? I did not. But I like the first Happy Gilmore, so if it's as good as the first Happy Gilmore, then I'm definitely gonna like it. I know you can rent it on Prime. That's possible. The last one is the rerun one. Okay. I think there's one before. I could have sworn Hanzo said there's one when the Watcher is in trouble. Let me go back and see if I can find that text. I thought he said something about the Watcher being in trouble. Maybe I misread that. Maybe I misread that. Where'd you send that on, though? He said the Riri one. He said, no, the Riri William one, the Watcher is in trouble. Okay. So I'll check that out. She just said Gladiator is WB, so it will be on Max next month. I watched 3 minutes of the Duck, turn it off. I can't stand Howard the Duck. I heard Howard Pork Dorsey. Wow. We did a stream that we did a ranking one night. I can't think of the name of the ranking, but these clowns on the ranking, man, they made Howard the Duck like the number one movie. I can't think what it was, an underrated movie or something. I was like, oh my God, what are y'all smoking? It was a bunch of movies too that was so much better than Howard the Duck. But which is weird because Howard is a duck, not a pig. Oh, L Shifty. What up, DQ? What's up, bro? How you doing? Chilling, man. Chilling. Hope you had a good Christmas. Aaron Company. If you had to pick one streaming service, you had to get rid of all the rest. Which would you choose? I'm liking HBO Max. HBO Max has good quality stuff. So two is HBO Max and Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus, I saw this preview of this show is starring Morris Chestnut, and it's not it's Watson, I think the name of it. He's some kind of doctor, a genius doctor, and he has a team of other doctors that are supposed to be geniuses as well. And what they do is these people with these kind of diseases and illnesses that no one can figure out, they do it, and it looks pretty good to me. So I think I'm gonna like that. And that's on Paramount Plus. Of course, Yellowstone just finished their I keep saying season finale, but it must be a series finale. But I keep hearing also that Beth and Rip are going to have a spinoff show as well. So I don't know what's that going to be called. I don't know if it's for how far down the pipe it is. But Yellowstone was fire. I loved it. The last episode, boy, Beth. I would have loved to see Beth go up against JR. I don't know which one is more ruthless. JR, I'm telling my age, that JR was one of the villains on a show called Dallas. It came out many, many moons ago. And JR and Beth, man, I don't know which one is more colder, boy. They are shrewd, don't care, got no conscience. They do whatever it takes to win. I would love to see them go up against each other. But Larry Hammond died, so we won't be able to see that. But if they make another JR or another version of Dallas, I would love to see who plays JR because he was something. But I think I would pick Paramount Plus and HBO Max to answer your question, Aaron. One of those two. Everything else can go way of the dodo. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the review one watcher gets involved. Okay, good deal. What's up, DQ? Little Debbie made a large Christmas cheesecake this year. Try to stay away from them. And I tell you, Little Debbie, let me hit you on something. There's something called Star Crunch. Star Crunch should not be allowed to be on this planet for diabetics because you cannot eat just one. And then if you get the large the large Star Crunch, you got the small size and you got the giant size. God, Star Crunches are delicious. Howard wasn't robbed. He was not. I'm telling you. I don't know who that panel was. If I could go back in space and time, I would put all of them in suspended animation for picking that mess. Best comic movie. That might be what it was. I can't think of what it was, but it was crazy. How the Duck was not robbed. Okay, Danland. Add Prime Free for 1 month. What does everyone recommend I watch? Let me see. Movies on Prime. Let me pull it up. I'll pull up on my computer. Movies available on Prime. Movies on Prime streaming. Venom: The Last Dance. I definitely tell you to watch that one. I've heard Greedy People were good. Is good. Dandyland. I haven't seen it, but I heard Greedy People were good. Is good. There's a movie with Halle Berry called Never Let Go. I've heard that was good. Again, I haven't watched it. Trying to see. The Forge. I highly recommend The Forge, Dandelion Fluff. I watched that, I guarantee you, about 7 or 8 times. The Forge is fantastic. I love it. It's a religious movie, so if you're not in religion, you may not like it, but I've watched, like I said, several times. It's very, very good to me. Trying to see. I haven't seen Crow, but I want to see the new Crow. I've heard it's crap, but I want to see it still, nonetheless. James McAvoy stars in Speak No Evil, so he's a fantastic actor. So I would recommend that because I haven't seen him really in a bad movie. Stay away from Trap. I heard Trap was crap. There is a Thor End of Days. I'm not sure how that is. And there's also another religious movie called War Room. I recommend that. Dandelion, but again, if you're not a religious person, you're probably not gonna like it. Creed 3 is on there. I recommend that. The Magnificent Seven is on there. I recommend that. The Samaritan is on there. I recommend that. The Samaritan stars Sylvester Stallone. It's an older movie, but it's good. Trying to figure, excuse me. That should be enough now. I think I'll give you about 8 or 9, so I recommend those. Yeah, he's Watson. It's set after Holmes died. I wish Carson had not left and they got the final 2 seasons. They didn't let the whole Beth Jamie story play out. Hey, Beth cut Jamie good, buddy. He went to the train station. That's all that matters. Common mistakes in medical shows act like it's so cut and dry. Even House Diagnosis had doctor scratching their Nita. Okay. I like The Good Doctor. That was one of my favorite. The Good Doctor was fantastic. Sean, that guy to play, had that syndrome and Savant, and he had God, what you call it? I can't think of it. But the way he played it, man, he pulled it off. One of my favorite doctor shows of all time. Shifty gives them how you like fiber internet. Is it fiber? Or is it like fiber optics? Is that what you're always referring to? If you have Walmart Plus, you get Paramount free. If you have Infinity, you get Peacock free. And if you have AT&T Fiber, you get Max free. That's how I have mine. Hey, Peacock is good, man. If y'all can get Peacock, I recommend you get Peacock and watch Bel Air. I think this is going to be the final season when I was told. It's season 4 that's upcoming. It's a whole different take of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Fresh Prince of Bel Air was comedic. This one is very drama-driven. The guy that playing Will is fantastic. I love the new Uncle Phil is not over with. And when that other Uncle Phil, Jeffrey is the man on the new Bel Air. Jamaican. I think he used to be a one-time gangster. Jeffrey ain't no joke on here. He's my favorite character on this. It's the new version of the Fresh Prince. It's called Bel Air, and they're taking. And what I like about it, they're paying homage to the old actors that played on there because we've seen the second Aunt Vivian on there. We've seen Ashley on there. We've seen Jeffrey on there. We haven't seen Hillary yet, the actress that played the original Hillary, and we haven't seen the actor that played the original Jazz, and we haven't seen Will Smith. But I think we're going to see those. Very good. I love it. Me and Alonzo watch it all the time. But I think this last season, what we're being told is going to be the final season. But if you got Peacock, definitely check out Bel Air. I wanted Jamie to be too off Beth. She bullied him his whole life. Wow. Well, he kind of like neutered her. She couldn't have any more babies, so she had a right to be mad. Now, she was a butthole at times, yes. But he kind of, I don't think he intentionally did it, but nonetheless, he did it. She just couldn't get past that. But hey, Jamie, that I was so glad when Jamie's girlfriend got it because she was such a bee. She thought she was smarter than everybody else in the room, even though had a nice body and attractive. But when she got smoked, I was like, yes. And everybody talk about Rip. I'm telling you, man, the most dangerous person on Yellowstone is Casey. Casey ain't no joke. Casey's my favorite character of all of them. I like oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, oatmeal cream pie is good. You're not lying, DQ. It's good. But I'm just telling you, man, Star Crunch. Star Crunch will make you slap your mama 2 or 3 times for another one. I'm just saying. I don't know if oatmeal cream pie do that, but Star Crunch, whew. Season's greetings. Just got it, Gaiskar. It's honestly jumping all around in speeds. Still faster than 5 Mbps DSL. Turkey ham, garlic shrimp, sponge cake. What is that? What are you talking about? Turkey ham, all right. Garlic shrimp with turkey ham, I don't know. Sponge cake, I don't know if I want that all together. She's using a 5 MPS. Dang, yep, I feel you on that one. Good Omens is pretty funny with Tennant and Michael Sheen. I've seen that. DQ, sup, bud? Thanks, Danny. Appreciate the recommendations. Yeah, I think you like those. That's a lot. But I definitely recommend those. I think they were good ones. Have y'all been hearing the craziness about? I think some people are mad. I think they're doing a Harry Potter remake, and they're mad because Snape's going to be black. I'm like, what? Who cares? I know the book describes him the way they describe him as a white man, but it's not a character. I just don't think you could change those colors of all those people. And it wouldn't matter anything as long as they capture the essence of them. Even Harry Potter, if they make Harry Potter Hispanic, whatever the case may be, to me, it would not change. I just don't understand that. But if the actor is good, he still has the same personality of Snape, but just black, or if the say, for instance, they changed Dumbledore. He still was a white man, but it's different actors. And as long as they capture the essence of Dumbledore, whether they're Hispanic, white, black, green, I don't care. I mean, but we'll see how it is. But I heard people were losing their mind because Snape's going to be played by a black actor, and I thought that was kind of crazy. The Tick was cool too. No, sir, I hate the Tick. That's a stupid cartoon, in my opinion. Check out Yellowstone. Yes, Dan Land. Check out Yellowstone. Watch 1883 before the final season of Yellowstone, though. Yeah, 1883 is pretty good. Harrison Ford and can't think of the woman. Mira, I think is her last name. I can't think of her first name. There ain't no joke, boy. I see where John Dutton get his meanness from. Cool, everyone. I'll check these out. Effing autocorrect. Yep. Nah, Trap is interesting. I didn't see it. Robert Storms, he saw it and he didn't care for it. And I don't always agree with everything he says, but most of the time I'm like, oh, okay, Rob didn't like it, or DJ didn't like it, or Gaiskar. And that's telling I won't waste my money unless it's something I really want to see. Like I didn't waste my money to go see Craven. But when I popped up one night looking on my Apollo TV and I said, oh, Craven is up here. I watched it twice. And guys were like, what? How could you do that? Well, first time I watched it was kind of late at night and I fell asleep. And I was like, you started watching me. So I watched it again to see what I missed. And like I said, first act, they had a action scene. It opened up with action scene. Then about 30, 45 minutes. And the second act shows another action scene, which lasts about maybe 10 minutes. Then goes another 30 minutes without. And then the last act has a action scene. But to me, what was cool, man, when his brother revealed to him who he was and his powers and stuff, I really like that. They spent whatever the CG was, it was fantastic on that. But the CG on the Rhino was like, what is this? So that's something I could have done. But his brother, those you is the chameleon, and the way they do that, I thought it was tight. I like that. Shifty Gizon, I like the finale. It was good, but announcing that Rip best spinoff this week before killed a lot of tension as you knew that would happen. Yeah. I'm glad Jamie got what he got. I'm sick of him. Just wish that Casey would have done it because Casey was cold. Anyway, Casey pulled up in that car, but that man said what he said, did what he did. I was like, that right there. That's how it's done. Jamie's girlfriend was hot. That laundry scene, I rewound it. Yeah, she's nice looking. Best little Debbie is the big peanut butter cream pies. No, bro. No. You're wrong. You're wrong. You are wrong. I'm telling you. Star Crunch, then Swiss rolls, then zebra cakes in that order. Star Crunch, Swiss rolls, zebra cakes. Star Crunches. Whew. That touches the man deep down in his soul, man. I mean, you become one with the Star Cake, boy. I'm telling you, you can do some things. If I was a president, I would have them in my Oval Office every day. Bring me the Star Crunch. Now, before I make any kind of decision, I must have a Star Crunch. See, they're supposedly getting the MCU Hercules guy for Hagrid. I don't remember how he looked. Basically, like talking about the Hercules guy that played at the end of Thor, Love and War, or Love and Thunder, or whatever it was. I barely remember how he looks. Ford is in 1923. 1883 is the one with the country singer guy. The ending of 1883 ties into the Yellowstone finale. Oh, okay. So Tim McGraw is like his great granddaddy. I thought it was the other way around. Like I said, I watched a couple of them a couple times. It kind of blurs together. But Yellowstone is good. Yellowstone is good. Sorry to see it go, but I would have loved to see JR versus Beth. That would have been a battle of the ages. Yeah, that guy from Love and Thunder. I don't know. Could be. I haven't read that much about it. We are looking at 45 minutes here, chatting and talking. The conversation is good. We'll try and get another 15 minutes out of it. Longmire, greater than Yellowstone. I never was a fan of Longmire. I've heard about it. Heard it was good, but I don't know if it's better than Yellowstone. I don't know if I can ride that boat with you, Shifty. I don't know if I can ride that boat with you. I'm trying to think of some really good shows. I'm about to tell your age, man. I remember a show called Barnaby Jones. Man, I used to watch. Man, when you live with your grandmother, you watch some old shows. Barnaby Jones, Murder She Wrote, Frank Cannon. Oh my goodness. I watch all that stuff. Hawaii Five-0, Magnum PI, Knight Rider. What did I watch? The Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew, all that crazy stuff. Matt Houston. I don't know if you remember that. Hardcastle and McCormick. You should watch all that. They gave their Native American characters a lot more to do on Longmire. They weren't there just to check boxes. Yeah, like I said, I didn't watch Longmire. That maybe an episode here or there, so I can't speak on that. But I don't think I would have liked it better than Yellowstone. Yellowstone, I just gravitated to it. So, but if you like it, that's good. But I'll tell you my favorite shows. I think I watched, not in all one particular genre. Sons of Anarchy. I'm telling you, that is one of the most underrated series of all time. But if you watch it, I guarantee you'll be hooked. Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows. Another one too was The Shield. Stars Michael Chilikas. Gotta watch The Shield. Same guy that wrote Sons of Anarchy had some writing to do in The Shield. Fantastic show. About a bad cop. I usually don't like shows about dirty cops, but The Shield is fantastic. What else do we? Those two are really good. They stand out in my mind. My wife liked Breaking Bad. I never watched Breaking Bad. I have a Maximum Carnage. So J. Rob, a Maximum Carnage book. Okay, talking about with the Venom. Sopranos or Breaking Bad? I never really watched both of them a lot. I watched Sopranos more than Breaking Bad. If I had to lean, I think I lean towards Sopranos. I kind of like the gangster stuff more. Casey getting in the back of the car was straight out of the Sons of Anarchy. Kind of reminded me of Opie getting revenge on the blind film. You were right. She was crying. Opie, I know you're a good man. I didn't mean to kill your wife. I didn't mean. Yep. Opie smoked her. Opie get killed in the prison. You had to choose one of the people to get killed. Boy, that was a tough scene too. Yeah. Sons is one of my all-time favorites. It's a thick cover, but has comic pages. Fantastic. Oh, it sounds like a graphic novel to me, bro. Have a great night, everyone, and happy remaining holidays. Same to you, Daddyland. Hope you have a good night. Watch some of those movies. Is it snowing in Vancouver? Probably not, but stay warm. Good seeing you. We talk at you later. Have a good rest of your holidays. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this new Watson. Sound like it's gonna be pretty good. I think I'm gonna like that. I've been watching this show called High Surf about lifeguards in Hawaii. Kind of like a more aggressive version of Baywatch. I like that show pretty good. No snow here. It's been warm. Good. Shoot, what's the temperature here? Earlier it was in the 40s. The early day was in the 60s, but then dropped down to about 40s and 30s. It's pretty cold here in the morning. Then as the morning progresses into noon and noon progresses into the afternoon. It gets a little bit warmer. But as soon as it gets dark, it's back down. Vancouver is a cool looking city. I saw it a month or two back when the WWE had a pay-per-view there, really visually unique. Yeah, I might want to go to Vancouver. I want to go to Canada one day. Maybe one day my funds will allow. Right now, I make a millions at $1.1 billion. So I sure hope I win that. I win $1.1 billion lottery. I'd be like, deuces, sir. Tell my boss, I got to go. I'll see you next lifetime. But I'm out. And then I heard the lottery's going up like the $5 a line next year. So they're really gonna be making the money. I'm like, it's already $3 if you power up. Now it's going to $5. But hey, if I was to win that $1.1 billion where it's at now, good Lord, I could do some stuff. Yep, if I head that way, the Dayland, I'll let you know. Well, maybe one day I'll get blessed. Go there. Go to Canada. Meet all y'all, Anzo, Roberto. That'd be cool. Gaiskar. We at 51 minutes, 53, 54 seconds. Any last have anybody been watching Skeleton Crew? Because I haven't. I kind of lost interest. I've heard some people say it's good. I heard some people say it's not. I don't know. It's not really on my radar, so not watching it. I don't know. DQ says nope. Have not been watching. I haven't either. I haven't either. I am ready. So ready for the next Star Wars movie. I don't know what's it going to be. I keep hearing it's going to be this. I keep hearing it's going to be that. I just want to be I want it to be a good one. God, I want it to be a good one. Whatever it is. At this point, I don't care. As long as it's good. As long as we get that Star Wars excitement again. That's what I want. The excitement that I feel towards Superman, that's what I want to feel towards Star Wars. And some of you, I don't know if you ever heard of him, Tyrone Magnus. He's a YouTuber, man. I've been following him for a long time. I think he's entertaining. He cracks me up, man. His impressions and stuff. He has been on the Superman suit is ugly kick for the past week and a half, might be a little bit longer. And man, his impressions and things we talking about it, man. To me, it's entertaining. Some people I know it's probably annoying and it gets on their nerves, but man, he be cracking me up. He sounds just like Stone Cold and those other people he be imitating. But I had an opinion about this, and someone had an opposite opinion. But I'm just saying, for Danny, for Comic Chat, for the word of wisdom, I would prefer a more muscular Superman, more like Henry Cavill, versus his current actor that's playing Superman. He just doesn't look muscular to me. I don't want to see the muscles in the suit unless they look according to his in right proportion to his body. I would just prefer a more muscular Superman. Now, in the past, have there been less muscular Superman? They have. Dean Cain, Tyler Hoechlin, the first guy to play Superman, Reeves, I can't think of his name, and Christopher Reeves. But Christopher Reeves was like 210, 220. He wasn't muscled up, but he was fit. But there been some guys that didn't look muscled up like Henry Cavill. I'm just saying, when I saw Henry Cavill in the suit and how he looks, I'm like, that's how I think Superman should look. For me. You may not feel that way, and that's perfectly fine. But I feel like Superman should be muscled up. Just the way I felt like Namor in Black Panther 2 should have not had a dad bod. I've said that since day one. Namor in the comic books is muscled up and ripped up to the max. This one like he was eating too much tacos. And I hope that don't sound racial, but to me, like he's eating too many tacos, carne asada burritos, or tortillas, whatever, instead of working out in the gym. That's just how it looked to me. But he was able to pull it off. CGI Namor was doing all them flips and flies and kicks and all that kind of stuff. But he should have looked more muscular, just to me. But no, I'm going to binge it. I've been watching it. Episode 4 is crap, but the rest are good. The elephant annoys me. Some people saying the elephant is the best part, and the girl and the main character annoys them. Are you excited about He-Man? I've heard a little bit about it. I need to see a trailer first before I get excited. Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm on the other side of the country from Anzo, Gaiskar, and Roberto. It's a 4 or 5 day drive. Woo! Lord, good gravy. So you fall in California. 'Cause I've driven to California before by myself, and it takes 3 days. So if I drive from Montreal to Vancouver, you tell me that's 4 or 5 days driving? Good Lord. This week they seemingly killed off Urkel. They killed off Urkel off screen. There's a really funny bit involving a hut, and it appears what his face is indeed a former Jedi. You talking about Jude Law? I like Chris Farley too. People thought he was not funny. The current Superman is muscular, but the suit is covering them all up. Well, they need to fix that. You better chill before you know who ran and go crazy. Yep, you're right. He's like, Danny is steady giving me the material. I'm going to destroy him when I get off work tonight. Reeve was buffed too. That suit covered it up. There were training videos on him. He put on a lot of weight and was eating 4 times a day. You can see the muscularity in Reeve. Reeve was a tall, big man. Was he as big and muscular as Cavill? No. But I was just saying, to me, the way that suit looks, it is not the suit that I want to see. Why? It just ain't my cup of tea. Like I said, I'm going to go into the movie with an open mind. I think the movie is going to be good. I'm excited about what I've seen in the trailer. But just for me, I would prefer a more physically imposing Superman versus the one that we got here in this trailer in this particular movie. But it is what it is. Should look the part. I agree. Rob was against Superman body shaming, then turned right around and said Max from Stranger Things was too ugly for MCU Green. I think I called him out on that, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did. You were like, I put my foot in my mouth. Yeah, you did. You did. You put your foot in your mouth. We're at 58 minutes. Fallen put out 2 Reeves Superman figurines. They are hitting stores now. One regular figure, then an evil Superman from Superman 3. Okay. I just watched Superman 3. It does not hold up. Superman 1 and 2, still can watch them. Superman 3, watch Superman 4, and I was like, Superman 3, man, his hair was off. If you go back and watch Superman 3, it looks brown in some shots, black. I don't know whether it's a wig or something. Something was off with his hair. I don't know what it is. Then in Superman 4, he goes back to solid black hair. So it was something going on. I don't know what it was. Not you, Rob, a different Rob. We're talking about Robert Storm. You good. You good, J. Rob, not you. A different Rob. The junkyard fight is great. It was great for back then, but for now, it'd be laughed at. I don't think it holds up. I know what the meaning of it is and the symbolism of it is. That holds up. But as far as how special effects has come along, it could have been a lot more aggressive, a lot more grittier. For back then, yeah. But now, after seeing that, when did Superman 3 come out? What year did Superman 3 come out? Your cheap phone. What year did Superman 3 come out? 1983. Man, 1983, how old was I? I was 13 years old. Now I'm 54. No. 40 years from no, does not hold up. I always like Batman more than Superman. Batman, I think, is a cooler, more interesting character than Superman because um he embraces more of our human frailties and violence, that kind of stuff. Superman is like above that. Superman, he always sees the good in people more so. Batman always sees the bad in people. Um, but of course, Superman has godlike powers, which takes away some of his possible fear of injury or something. Batman, however, knows that hey, if he ain't on his guard all the time, and some of these suckers out here could get lucky and shoot him or stab him, which you've seen if you ever seen him with his uniform off, man, his back is all bruised and cut and all kind of crazy stuff. That's why you get that armor and the best armor can buy so the bullets won't hurt him and stuff. But when you don't have a fear of getting hurt, stabbed, cut, all that kind of stuff, then of course, yeah, you can have a different set of standards. But Batman, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm still human. I'm a bad man. I'm one of the baddest mans ever walk on the planet. One of the smartest ones too. I'm still at the base core a human being, that will die, that can die if I'm not 1000% vigilant each and every time I go out. So, to me, more interesting. I was born in '86. His son Damien. So he had people in his life, but he had to keep that a certain distance to kind of hold up the persona. And then of course, he like um there's a comic book storyline where him and Barbara was tapping. I think him and Harley Quinn was doing adult things. Of course, Selena Kyle, and of course, Rage Os, well, cool, whatever his name is. His daughter, I can't think her name, had a son with her, Damien. So Batman had his fair share of women. He wasn't always lonely. Saw his family get killed in front of me as a kid. Yeah, mom and dad got killed, but hey, he had his own family, the Bat family, and his son Damien, Selena Kyle, and they had a daughter, the Huntress. So Batman got around. We are looking at 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let's see, 40 gamble. Love the NBA Jam Machine, best game ever. Hey man, I got this thing father day Father days ago for Father's Day. I saw it at a pawn shop. I said, man, how much you want for that? He said, I'll take $200. I said, okay. Um, I told my wife, I said, man, I think I'm gonna get this for myself for Father's Day. She said, yeah, go ahead. I mean, I was able to put it in the back of my Prius. I didn't think it would fit. I thought I had to come and get my truck. Put it back in my Prius, drove it home, put it up. First month I played it just about every day. Now I can't remember the last time I played it. Probably about maybe a month ago. But yeah, I like it. I hated it didn't have Michael Jordan and got Scottie Pippen, that traitor. Got him and then Kukoc, Rodman. I think Horace Grant you can play with them. You can't play with Jordan on there. But I love it. We had 1 hour and 4 minutes. We had a good conversation. At one time, I had up to 12 people up in here. So that is definitely fantastic. I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, I love NBA Jam on Sega Genesis. I never played it. NBA Jam and then eventually NFL Blitz were my favorite arcade sports game. Man, mine was Galaga. I played Galaga to death. To death. Galaga. And I'll tell you now, my favorite gaming system is the GameCube, and I got the best game ever. Def Jam, The Fight for New York is the best game. Man, it took me days, probably a month to finally beat that game. And the last character The last boss is Snoop Dogg, and he is almost impossible to beat, man. I mean, you gotta be relentless, man. You gotta learn the patterns or whatever it is. When I finally beat Snoop Dogg, I was like, oh, finally. But man, I was playing that game, man, when I first got it. I'd go to work, get up, go to work about 7, get off at 5, come home, get something to eat, talk to wife a little bit, get on about 8 o'clock, and man, I'd be playing it till about 12 o'clock at night. Wife said, "You ain't going to sleep." I said, I'm playing this game. Do the same thing. Man, I did that for weeks on weeks and weeks. And when I finally got to that Snoop Dogg final fight, boy, and it took me probably about a week to beat that sucker. I mean, he is unbeatable. Flips, kicks, and he got that cane. And man, you think you be about to get him in the end, and he do some kind of crazy finishing move, and be like, ah. And bro, it took me a while, but when I finally beat that game, man, I felt like I accomplished something. So that's my best all-time game, and I'm a big Tekken fan. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. But I'm telling you, get the GameCube and buy Def Jam: The Fight for New York. It is fantastic. Grant or the Magic in there is he? I think Grant is. I'm not certain. My mom loves Gallagher. Man, Gallagher was fire, bro. And Miss Pac-Man. Pac-Man is sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Oh yeah, dude. I've been trying to find a way to play Def Jam again. That was such a good game, man. That game was fire. My favorite game of all time. Tekken. I don't know if some of y'all know him, but we had a YouTuber here, man. I met. He used to live in Florida when he was alive. His name was JJ. And JJ gifted me, Anzo. I want to thank Chris, maybe Gaiskar, I'm not certain, but he bought Game Pass, and he bought all of us Tekken so we could all play together. Man, those were some of the best Tekken games I ever played, man. You play on the weekends, and man, JJ would just smoke. But the only one I can play Tekken with on there is Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo, boy, I'm a bad man with Eddie Gordo. Rest of them suckers I can get beat. But Eddie Gordo, man, just push button. That sucker does all kind of crazy moves, man. He'll destroy you. But yep, I miss old JJ, but he did that for all of us. I like to play as Paul Phoenix. Paul's good, but Eddie Gordo's my man, bro. If Vince McMahon hadn't bought WCW, we never would have got Def Jam Vendetta or that fight for New York. That series was supposed to be a WCW game. Def Jam Vendetta is crap. You can take that and put it in the nearest outhouse you can find, and let people take a crap on it. I bought that game and it is totally crap. The first one is a masterpiece. I don't know who made it, but that game is fire, especially when you play story mode. You get to build up your rep. Build up. And I like the thing you got the five different fighting styles. It's karate, it's street fighting, grappling, wrestling. I can't think of the other one, but it's 5 different styles. You go to the gym, but you can only use 3. So I would always get like karate, grappling, maybe it's boxing. I can't think of, it, but I know it's 5 different styles. And man, then each rapper had a finishing move, and based on how much money you had, you could buy a different finishing move. And man, those finishing moves was crazy. Now, I used to play WCW Nitro. That game was fire. The intros, the moves were authentic to the wrestler moves. I forgot who made that. I want to think maybe PlayStation made it. Maybe Nintendo. I'm not certain. But I had that game. WCW Nitro. It was fire. Ba-ba-ba. Yep, JJ was an awesome dude, man. Definitely miss him. Vendetta is the first one. It's real. No. Fight for New York is what I got first. Vendetta was the second one, and it was crap. The Def Jam Vendetta, uh-uh. I ain't never heard no WCW Mayhem. I mean, I'm not disputing you on that, but I'm telling you what I got. I got the Def Jam Fight for New York first. Let me look it up. Def Jam Fight for New York. Def Jam Fight for New York is a 3D fighting game developed by AKI Corporation and EA Canada and based on EA games. It released for the GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox on September 21st, 2024. This game is the second main installment of EA's Def Jam licensed hip hop game series, the direct sequel to Def Jam Vendetta. Okay. Well, Vendetta was crap. I did not like Vendetta. Def Jam, no, you're correct. Def Jam Vendetta was good. Def Jam Icon, that one was crazy. Icon, that's what I was thinking about. Icon sucks. So Def Jam Vendetta was pretty good, but Def Jam Icon, it sucked. It was the third one. Do not spend your money on that. Do not spend your money on Icon. Icon sucks. WCW Nitro on PS1. Yep. Nitro was by a THQ developer. It had good presentation, not good gameplay. Yeah, the intros, man, was fire. The ring entrances, I remember that good. I used to play with what's his name? Canyon. What Canyon was he was a handful on that move on that him and excuse me, Chris Benoit. I used to play with them all the time. Vendetta was the first, man. I was a wrestling game historian. You're right. You're right. Vendetta was the first. I was thinking about Icon. Icon sucks. Icon was the third one. It sucked. WCW Mayhem was cool on PS1. WCW versus the World PS1. I had WWF Warzone Attitude on PS1. I think I played Attitude, I think. Yeah, Icon was trash. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. I stand corrected. Icon. Oh, I got that. I want to take my. Can I have my money back, please? Until my mom bought me an N64. Who's better than Canyon? Chris Canyon, boy. That sucker was bad, man. I hate he died. All the good wrestlers died, man. Him, Benoit, Mr. Perfect. Oh, all the good ones. Rick Rude. Some of my faves, man. They died. They're gone way too soon. We are at 1 hour and 13 minutes. Harlem Heat was a great tag team. Man, I like Harlem Heat, man. Stevie Ray was funny, man. Sucker's gonna know. Harlem Heat, Booker T be like, "Can you dig it, sucker?" And Stevie Ray used to be like, "Sucker's gonna know. Sucker's gonna know." That time, boy, a boy said the N word, talking about Hulk Hogan. That was funny, hilarious. Him, Stevie Ray, and Sherry. And they came to Florence, one of the towns, neighboring towns. I'll never forget this, man. It was Harlem Heat. It was the summertime. It was a house show. It wasn't a televised show. And they walk in there, man. It's like Florence, South Carolina. The only thing in Florence is trailer parks and rednecks. Boy, I said, y'all about to get killed. Because it was a bunch of rednecks and never real. And man, me and my brother, we bust out laughing, boy. And then when they got done wrestling, they walked down the ring back to the locker rooms, man. We made eye contact with Booker T, man. He fist bumpers. I'll never forget that, boy. That was funny. Nothing in Florence but a bunch of rednecks and trailer parks. Oh, I was like, Bam Bam Bigelow. He was okay. Vader was pretty cool. For a big man, he could do a lot of stuff. He do that doggone moonsault. I'm like, man, that's a lot of weight to be flipping, but he did it. There was music. Theme music was good. Yeah, theme music was good. I think the best theme music came out during WWF during the Attitude Era. Man, I love all that. WWE did an alternate version of the theme songs. The Rock did one. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? I think Triple H did a different one. They had a little twist on their interest music, which is pretty cool. Harvey had the best theme music ever. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. It was okay. I don't know about the best ever, but it was okay. I'm gonna tell you the coolest interest to me, man. I don't know if y'all remember this guy. What's his name? Oh God. He had a vampire theme coming out. He'd come out the floor. He'd come out the floor. What was his name? Okay. No, the rest of them are called the Brood, but I cannot think of Gangrel. Yeah, Gangrel. Gangrel, man, for a while, he's my favorite one. They went crazy. Must have been a house show. Man, it was a house show. Bro, man, he said that, man, I thought I was gonna die laugh. And then we went to another one, man. It was what's the guy from Canada name? Last name was Storm. He was a dry wrestler. Very technically sound, but was dry wrestler. He was saying something. He used to come out saying "Old Canada" all the time. Man, Lance Storm. Man, when he started saying that, man, the whole crowd like, boo! Man, I thought I was gonna die laughing. Man, shut up. Nobody want to hear no Old Canada. Rock's my favorite wrestler. Nation heel version. Yeah, the Rock's crazy now. I'm telling you, I've seen everybody in real life except I never seen Stone Cold. I never seen The Rock in real life. But I've seen Triple H. Man, Hulk Hogan don't look real in real life. I mean, that's one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen in my life. Yokozuna was huge. I saw him in real life. Undertaker is crazy in real life. Kurt Angle's head, man, it looks like the leader in real life. I got a picture I took of Triple H. My brother took it because I was working security there, and he's spewing the water up. I got a full capture of that, man. I got it framed in my office. Yeah, Triple H is huge. Trying to see. I got a picture with the Dudley with the Dudley Boys. I got a picture with Ric Flair. He's at Myrtle Beach one time at a conference, and him and his sons were in there eating breakfast. We in the same hotel. I took a picture with him. Took a picture with Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump. I'll try and bring him next time on. I got him in my office. And man, Scott Steiner's no taller than me, and I'm 5'10". But man, he's wide like a refrigerator. But I took pictures with those three guys I know. Yeah, the Dudley Devon Dudley. I got a picture with Devon Dudley. I got a picture with Ric Flair, and I got a picture with Big Papa Pump. I took those. And like I said, I got a picture. My brother we went to wrestling Triple H. He's spewing up the air. I mean the water. It's a pretty cool picture. I saw Sting in real life too. Sting was when he was young, like prime Sting. He fought Ric Flair. Sting was huge too. I held a hardback autograph book up so Booker T could write autographs on it while he smoked a cigar in one hand. Then I hung out at a nightclub and they were visiting back in the day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Gangrel. Man, I thought it was a cool interest, man. He come out the floor, him, Edge, and Christian. And that old crazy walk he coming out with that goblet of blood or Kool-Aid or whatever he was. That was one of my favorites. Undertaker had a great interest. Yeah, sometimes a bit too long and dramatic on that. And Paulie. Oh, Taker! You are... Shut up. That's what I want to say. Nicest wrestler I ever met. Next to Bret Hart. Who? Lance Storm? Okay. I've seen Bret Hart, never met him. That's really. I shook hands with Mick Foley at an amusement park. Mick Foley never really excited me. Dude Love, Cactus Jack, Mr. Suckle. No, he was okay. He was entertaining with The Rock, but nothing I'm going to see. Mick Foley, I didn't like Mick Foley. I didn't like Cactus Jack. Bang, 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 bang. Dude Love was stupid. I know he put in his work. He did all those hardcore matches, but never really cared for him. I knew Razor Marone, Brother Steve. I used to like Razor Marone. Hey, the bad guy. Hey, yo, the bad guy. Rick would never sign autographs, but he always took a pic. Yep. And Rick Flair's still famous to this day, man. Many rappers be rapping about him and stuff. But yep, I got a picture with him. He was a correctional officer. I met the Big Show's mother. She was a cop in South Carolina. We met when I was a SRO, school resource officer, many moons ago. We had a school resource officer conference in Myrtle Beach, and I met her, and she told us about him. And I said, man, you ain't, but she was big too, man. She was a big woman. I guarantee she's like 6 feet tall, 230 easy, maybe 240. And shoot, she shows the pictures in and call them, talk to him on the phone while we're there. Met his mother. I was working with a guy at work saying Ric Flair is the best wrestler. I said Shawn Michaels was better. Probably entertainment. Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels is more athletic and I don't know, probably more technically sound. But as far as drawing money and like on the mic, there are very few that's better than Ric Flair. In his prime, Ric Flair on the mic, there are very few wrestlers, in my opinion, that are better than him. I think he's better than Stone Cold. I think prime Ric Flair is better than prime Stone Cold. I'm not sure about The Rock. The Rock, maybe the prime Rock, man, is just, whew. There was a back and forth between him and Y2J, Jericho. And they were doing each other catchphrases. To me, that was one of the most entertaining promos I've seen in a while. But prime Ric Flair, like back when he was with the with the NWA, and when the Horsemen were first starting, prime Ric Flair, prime Dusty Rhodes, and them boys was hard. Man, they were very entertaining, man. But just my opinion. I definitely think Ric Flair is better on the mic than Shawn Michaels was. More entertaining to me. Had more catchphrases. But a Rock, I think, just for catchphrases, Rock got the most catchphrases than anybody else, I think. It doesn't matter. And jabroni and take that boot, shine it up sideways, turn it shine it up real nice, turn it sideways. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, just bring it. I mean, he got so many, man, and he knows how to use them and get the crowd. The millions and millions. The Rock, man, prime Rock. I think he might be number one on the mic. Close to me, too, is Ric Flair. Prime Ric Flair, man, back in the day, man, was just the master. All right, gentlemen, it's been fantastic. We had 1 hour and 24 minutes. The questions seem to stop coming in, so I'm pretty sure people are probably getting tired, getting wind down. It is 8:04 p.m. here where I'm at in good old South Kakalaki. And I just said I was on here just chop it up with y'all, man. Like I said, it's been a good Christmas, but I ain't had nothing to do. Probably won't have nothing to do tomorrow as well. So I was just chopping up with y'all. I definitely appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to J Rob for stopping by, Shifty for stopping by, Dandelion Fluff for dropping by, Gaiskar for dropping by. Who else dropped by? Who else? No, it's more than that, but J Rob and Shifty and DQ stopped by, Anik stopped by. Thank you all. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, Dandelion Fluff dropped by, Gaiskar dropped by. I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, one time we had 12 people watching. DJ dropped by, Aaron Covington dropped by. Thank you all. I definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. Took your time to share a little bit of your time with me. Weapon X came in first. Thank you, Weapon X. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have a fantastic upcoming New Year. Let me see. I had a couple more questions. J. Rob said, Razor Ramon, I think they lied when they said he came from Florida. I have no idea where he's from. They really said Big Show's dad was Andre when he first. Yeah, I remember that. Untrue. Dusty versus Flair on the mic. That's kind of tough. Dusty had that look, charisma about him, and hard times, son of a plumber, and all that kind of stuff. I did not like Dusty when he was in those polka dots. I don't know why they made him do that. He said he pulled it off. But when Dusty was with his tag team with Nikita Koloff, they were the Superpowers, or what I think what they call themselves. Man, that's when when Dusty Rhodes was on top to me, man. Man, he had Baby Doll as a manager at one time, and him and Tully Blanchard, those fights with Tully Blanchard and the Horseman, man, and Ric Flair. He had that one cowboy boot on the white one on one foot and the other one on the other foot, and that green elbow and the bionic elbow. And Dusty Rhodes was 300-something pounds, man, but he was very agile doing prime Dusty Rhodes. So I don't know, man. I think I want to give the edge to Flair because Flair had, whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and watch it. It's the best thing going today. Man, it's hard holding these Gators down, man. Flair had so much catchphrases, man, stuff to make you laugh. But are we comparing wrestling skills or promo match skills? Wrestling skills, Ric Flair was not, to me, a very skilled wrestler. He had a few moves. He had that chop. He had the figure four. He had the leg drop. I mean, but what he had, he was a master of. He could tell a story with his moves. Technically sound, wrestlers more like Bret Hart, more like Lance Storm, his brother, Owen Hart. Chris Benoit was very technically sound. I think Rey Mysterio, those kind of wrestlers. Steven Regal, very technically sound. Probably one of the most technically sound wrestlers of all time. Mic skills, promo skills, it's The Rock, Ric Flair to me. And she just said, great stream, ladies. Happy thanks. Yep, Dean Malenko was good too. The man of 1,000 holes, that was his name. Yep, he was. But she just said, great stream, ladies. Happy New Year. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Until next time, y'all have a fantastic New Year. Be safe out there. As always, God bless you. Peace.